Hey guys, it's Soda here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing another video where I react to a YouTube channel and their pet care. This is a channel I've been recommended a lot of times called the Norris Nuts. It is a family vlogging channel and I've never watched them before until today while looking them up for this video. I'm not really a big fan of vlogging channels, like parents that vlog their kids' lives and all that. I'm not really a big fan of that, but a lot of people want me to react to some of their pet videos because they have made quite a few videos of them getting different kinds of pets, and a lot of those videos are questionable. So I had a quick look at them, but I haven't watched them fully through, so that's what I'm going to do with you guys today and talk about potentially what they did wrong with their pet care and how they can improve it. I do want to say that I won't be tolerating any like nasty comments towards them, especially the kids of the channel. I really don't think that's necessary and does not help these people at all. Sure, I do think that the parents are a bit irresponsible with a lot of their pet care. That's just what I think, I won't lie, but it's not the kids' fault. They are just kids. So any comments towards like the kids or anything I'm going to be deleting. I'm just here to teach you guys about what they did wrong with their pet care. That is all. I'm not here to hate on these guys or anything like that. Also, in case you weren't aware of the channel like I was, this is a very popular channel. It has over 5 million subscribers and they get millions of views on like every single video. So clearly they have quite a big influence on the videos they make. That's why I want to talk about them, because I know there's probably a million people that were influenced by these pet videos, especially kids. I'm sure a lot of kids watch these videos. They definitely seem to be aimed at kids. But I'm going to start with the fish videos. So this video is kind of an older video. It's made in 2018 and it has over 4 million views. Wow, that's crazy. It's called Surprise New Family's Pet. These videos are quite long, so I'm going to skip through them until the actual pet part of the video.
You can buy your very own fish to keep in your bedroom.
Oh, can you believe that you've always wanted a pet? Oh, my pink one, she's so cute.
With the little pink beard.
Yeah.
You sure you want that one?
Yeah, let's get there. I made my decision, legends. I'm gonna get that little pink one. You're gonna be Nazzy. You're gonna have a beautiful life, little fishy. Today we are going to unbox a fish. Step 1. You open the box which contains the tank, then you pull out the stuff that is in the box.
So I think that like getting your kids a pet fish and doing it right is actually like a good idea. I think it's a good learning experience for kids to learn about caring for animals and all that, but I just wish they did it right. Could have been a really nice educational video if they actually did it right, but they didn't do it right, So she picked a goldfish, unfortunately. I feel like a betta fish would have been better because they do better in smaller tanks and not a goldfish. Goldfish need like at least 50 liters each. Goldfish, despite being like the stereotypical fish people get for their kids, actually require a lot more care than you think, and I think that they are some of the worst fish you could get as your first fish for a kid, because they require a lot more care than kids think, and because people give them improper care, they tend to pass away quite quickly due to pet stores not giving the correct information, or people just not wanting to learn the correct information, and people putting them in these small tanks with no filtration. They don't cycle the tanks and they don't live long. Goldfish get very large, and being in these small tanks stunts their growth a lot, which can cause deformities, shorten their lifespan, etc. And also, small tanks are just so much harder to clean. They will get dirty very easily. You have to clean your fish tank every week, but with a tank this size, you'd probably end up having to clean it a lot more than that because it's going to get dirty very fast. And I wouldn't recommend this even as a starter tank for a goldfish. Even for a very small goldfish, I wouldn't recommend this tank. I don't know exactly how many gallons or liters this tank is, but it's definitely very, very small. This is probably, I don't know, maybe not even 5 gallons, honestly. I haven't heard of this brand before. Alright, I found it. It's called the Aquamanta BT8 Beta Aquarium. It is 8 liters. Okay, fucking hell. Alright. Like, even on the tank it says Beta Aquarium or like shrimp or something, which I wouldn't put a betta fish in this either, but it doesn't even say you can put goldfish in this. I don't know why they even got this tank, but 8 liters, so that is 2 gallons. Yeah, so that is way below the minimum for a goldfish, and even below the minimum for a betta fish. In my opinion, the minimum for a betta fish should be 20 liters. This is an 8-liter tank. So the only thing I'd recommend for this size tank is probably maybe shrimp. I don't know, I don't really know much about shrimp.
do if it died? I would be so sad, Legend. So a pretty good chance it's gonna die.
Well, she's not wrong about that.
We're gonna keep the fish in a plastic bag until tonight. And then tonight we'll let it break free. Biggie means we'll take him out of the bag.
I'm not sure what they mean by leaving the fish in there overnight. I mean, at least they are letting it acclimate to the water, but you only really need to do that for about 30-40 minutes. I won't be getting any oxygen in that bag, so I wouldn't leave them in there for that long. And also, this fish tank has no filter. I don't really get it.
Come on, fishy! Oh, so scary. Come on, go across. Swim, fishy.
Oh, the water's running out, mate. Get out of there.
Yeah!
Is he alright? I think he's meant to be swimming around. Why is he just sitting on the bottom?
It's because he's a lazy fish.
Guys, the fish hasn't moved and the fish is just sitting at the bottom, gulping like this. I'm worried about him.
So it is normal for fish to sit at the bottom for a little bit when you first get them, just because of stress and all that, which is why you kind of should leave them alone for a while, leave the lights off, let them just chill. But it also could be because this tank wasn't cycled, and also I don't know if they use a dechlorinator, so it could be just chlorinated water too, so the water quality is probably not suitable at all. And the fact that there's no filter or anything, it means that there's going to be no oxygen going through the water, which goldfish really need. Cycling a tank is basically establishing live beneficial bacteria in your fish tank, which creates the water to be safe for the fish. It can take a few weeks to a few months. So if you're putting a fish straight into tap water with no products, no dechlorinator, and no cycling, they're either not going to live very long, or they're just going to be suffering in their ammonia-filled fish tank because you didn't cycle the tank. I think it could have been a really cool video if they actually, like, I don't know, went through the process of cycling a fish tank, getting a nice big one for a goldfish, and teaching the audience about that. But instead they put a goldfish in a 8-litre fish tank with no filter. The gasping thing that it's doing could be due to the low oxygen in the water, but it could also just be due to the stress. But there is a second part to this video called "We Replace Her Pet Because It Died." That's surprising, isn't it?
Because Sabre and I are going to buy a replica fishy.
A replacement fish, and let's hope that Nazi doesn't realise that this fish we were about to buy isn't fishy.
And then we're going to put the replacement fish in the fish tank and hope Naz has no idea that
It's not. This fish isn't fishy.
I don't know how I feel about the idea of replacing your kid's fish and not telling them that the original died. I think if my parents did that to me when I was a kid, I would not trust them. I also feel like this could have been a good part 2 video where they realize their mistakes and get a better fish tank, etc. But I don't think it's what's going to happen. I haven't actually watched this video yet, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. I assume it's not, because they even said in the last video, like, the fish is going to die quickly, and it did. Which is sad that fish have that stereotype, so people think it's normal for them to die quickly, but it's actually not. Sure, fish can get sick and die easily, but with the correct care, they still can live a very long and happy life, and a lot longer than that fish lived for. Hey, this is Animates! I forgot that Australia had Animates like New Zealand does.
They're all orange.
no, there have to be a fish somewhere. There has to be one that looks like fishy somewhere, Legends. There has to be. Sabre. She's gonna know. Like what, an orange one?
Oh. So it looks like they got other fish in the tank as well. I can't really see. I think there might be goldfish as well, which, like, it's crazy to me they would get more fish for that tiny ass tank. Jesus. I think there's might be some kind of Tetris or something. It's hard to tell in the video, but I think they've got tropical fish with the goldfish. So that's interesting. But I want to show you guys this next one with the guinea pig. This one's called Naz Lost Her Guinea Pig.
Here you go, Baz. Baz, stay there. Baz, 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 Baz. Baz. Baz.
I actually feel so bad for her in this video. I know it wasn't her fault. I just don't understand why the parents let her take her guinea pig outside without anyone like supervising or anything. Like, why weren't her parents with her? Like, can't really just take guinea pigs outside without having a little enclosure, like outside enclosure for them or something to bring them out in.
Take the guinea pigs on the grass and the guinea pig ran under the track and now he's gone. I don't think I'm gonna get him back. Oh my god. When anything bad happens to him like a snake, it's lucky I got a guinea pig. This is what I do. Oh god. There's Bazzy's over there. Baz! Come here, Babs! Baz! Baz! Baz!
Where are the parents in this situation? I want to know. Why aren't the parents helping them? Because by yelling at the guinea pigs and like screaming and running up to them, they're making them a lot more scared. Which again, I don't blame the kids. I just want to know where the parents are in this situation. You know?
Easy. He was just there. No, he ran. I'm really sorry, Legends, because like you gave me a guinea pig and now like I've just stuffed it up.
Baz is over there just crying. Sockie's like trying to catch it with the leaf. I don't know if we're ever going to get Baz back. Oh my god, guys. I think Baz might not be coming home. And Naz, oh no.
Why are they just giving up on this already? He's still there. He's still under the house. I don't know if this is like just a bit and it's just fake or whatever. I don't know, because sometimes the kids are like crying but like there's no tears, so maybe it's just fake and it was just a bit and they told the kids to fake cry or something. I don't know, but like parents, man, so dramatic. Just like, oh, he's gone, he's not coming home, and he's still there. Just go and get him. Go under the house, for God's sake. That's what my parents would do.
You were just trying to do the right thing.
It's not your fault, girl. It's your parents' fault.
He's just there. Oh, his butt. Can you see that?
Maybe shouldn't show him leave?
Yeah, maybe. Okay, can you see him? He's just in there. Yeah, come over here.
Oh, he's scared.
Can you see his little butt? Under here, Biggie. No, you're not going under there. I'm not going to let you.
He's in the hole. He's in the hole.
Why don't you go under there as the parent? Go under the house and get the guinea pig. Like, it's your pet. Come on.
Here's Baz. He's under there. You can see him over there.
He's just chilling.
Wait till he moves out more. He's not out enough, Sock.
I'm going to put him under here.
Just keep moving Baz further back, Socky. Oh, sugar, he's gone back under. Move. I think you should move Cheddar further back.
The fact that the parents more focused on trying to get a good filming shot of this than helping our kids get the guinea pig back is like really bothering me. Like, why isn't she trying to do anything? Oh!
We got him! We got Baz! Oh my god! We got him! Guys! Thank you, Socky!
So thankfully they did eventually catch him. It took a while, but they got him, so that's good. I'm glad they did get him. I mean, obviously it could have been avoided if parents were around and like keeping an eye on what their kids are doing with their animals, but that's just my opinion. Accidents can happen at the end of the day. But the last video I want to talk about just a little bit is, I think this is the most recent controversy, is their puppy died 5 days after they got the puppy, and I kind of have a mixed opinion on this whole situation. So I watched a little bit about this video, but it does drag on quite a lot.
It's just like a shock. It was like a shock what happened. It does happen to people all the time too, like what happens and stuff like that. And like we're not the first people to ever have this happen.
We didn't know if we were going to make this video or not. We were thinking maybe we just won't say anything. Maybe we could just pretend something else happened.
So I was not sure if we should make this video either, because I was kind of pretty involved with it, I guess.
In a completely accidental, not one bit of responsibility goes on Justin.
Yeah, but obviously it's hard to get the whole context of what happened. So I just think with this thing, I would rather not put it out there in some ways, and then in other ways it's like...
You didn't do anything wrong.
Well, you know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, obviously I didn't mean to do anything, but...
So Justin, his whole life, he didn't want a dog.
It just doesn't look good.
When we
like
first
that.
met, he said, I don't want a dog. Sorry, so you're probably thinking, oh, Justin really doesn't want a dog. But even though he didn't want one, he just wanted to do something nice for all of us.
Yeah,
I'm not some
I'm not some like legend, like
you are.
you know, but
That's
no,
nice about you.
No, but I'm some like amazing, lovely person.
I think that's what I love about you, is that you always put everyone else before yourself. So that's why we got the dog. Yeah. We had the dog for 5 days and we really loved the dog. And then on the 5th night of having the puppy,
yeah, like something happened that night. Like
Justin was in, like, I don't know.
that was kind of like my fault, I guess.
It wasn't Justin's fault. No, it
was like
definitely wasn't. Justin was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and no, the puppy was, I guess.
Yeah, like no one knew. Like I didn't know what was happening, sort of thing. Anyway,
No one could have.
What happened was the puppy got hurt, and then because the puppy was so little, the puppy died, and then yeah, like it was really super traumatic for everyone. Like all the kids.
Everyone was there. Like we saw the whole thing.
Basically, the kids just saw the puppy die. For me, like obviously, I'm thinking like obviously sad for everyone, and then it's like
Poor
it doesn't,
Justin.
it doesn't
He's
really
just
look.
tried to do something nice.
It doesn't look good. It does. That's why I didn't really want to say anything. It doesn't really look good for me because you know I've been someone who said I don't like pets and stuff like that.
So this is what I mean about why this video bothers me. So I don't think that they did this on purpose, obviously. I do believe that this was an accident, that basically what happened is he stepped on the dog and it died, which is awful and sad and traumatic. I don't know if the puppy was like super tiny or something, or it was just a really hard step, because that's a pretty rough way for a dog to die. But the thing that bothers me in this video is how much they're going on about how bad it makes them look and how sorry they feel for Justin, who's the dad, I think, instead of the puppy, and how they keep saying they weren't sure if they wanted to tell everyone because of how bad it makes them look. But I don't think it makes them look bad. I think what makes them look bad is the fact that they're saying that. Like, to me, that's what makes them look bad. You know, if this was a completely honest video of them just explaining what happened and, you know, terrible it was for the dog and all that, and teaching people about how they should be careful around small animals like that, that would be better. But instead it's kind of like this weird emotionless video where they talk about how bad it makes them look, you know, which is just bizarre to me. And I don't know, I just get weird vibes from it, you know. And also, they keep calling the dog instead of Bubba, which is the dog's name. They just call it the dog. This happened to the dog died, the dog. Yeah, and that's weird to me as well. Like, I wouldn't just call my dog the dog if it passed away, you know. That's just me though. Maybe it's because they didn't have it for long, but I don't know, it's just really weird to me. I just don't like it, you know?
We could have not said it was Justin. We could have said, oh, it was such and such. And I thought to Justin, you shouldn't say it was you. But Justin was like, well, I'm just going to be honest and tell the story what happened. I didn't mean to do anything bad.
And then, you know, obviously it was a super bad consequence.
I feel so sorry for Bubba because I thought we were going to have her forever, you know, and her life ended, you know, not even at 9 weeks old. So, and I feel really sorry for Justin because all he tried to do was something nice for everyone, and then in doing this nice act,
also part of it's just like that is
life.
That's kind of is the circle of life. I don't know if there is a bright side to come out of it or whatever, but I'm sure people out there have been through worse than that.
It made me think of all the Make-A-Wish people.
I don't know, maybe it's just me that feels this way and people would disagree with me, but it just comes across very weird to me how they care more about how the guy feels instead of how the dog literally died. I don't even know how they're talking about it so calmly. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this, but I know this video is one you guys wanted me to see, and I don't really know how to think about it because it's just so weird to me. Obviously it's a freak accident, but just the way they talk about it is just so strange. Keep saying they didn't want to tell anyone, and it looks bad for them and all that, but saying that is what makes it look bad to me, you know? If they were fully honest about everything that happened and use that as a way to teach people, then that's fine, you know? Because I do understand that actions like that can happen sometimes, and it is awful. I remember when I first got Toby, my dog, he was so tiny, I was so scared of like anything happening or stepping on something like that, and nothing ever did because I was very careful. Everyone in my family was very careful because he was so tiny, and also he would follow you along, like he would follow the back of your legs. But I don't really know how it could have killed the dog. I don't know, it must have been a pretty hard step. I want you guys to let me know what you think about this whole situation because it's a difficult situation, and I don't know. Like, I don't hate the family or anything like that. I don't think they're terrible people. I just think that they should do a lot more research before getting an animal. I hope they don't get any other pets. I think they got another dog already, but I hope they don't get any other smaller pets as well, because it doesn't seem like they seem to bother to do any research on them. That's just me though. Let me know what you think. If you disagree with me or whatever, I want to hear what you guys think, because you guys have been wanting me to watch this video, and I just don't know if I've really talked about my thoughts enough on it, you know? It's just a very interesting situation. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and comment down below if there's any other videos you'd like to see me react to in my next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!